What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV. We got the new Set 34 Headliners packs today. Got Alan Trammell in him. 98 overall. Kind of reminds me of like Robin Yount or something like that. 105, 111, 74, 78, 115 vision. Swings all right. I mean, it's not like nothing. It's nothing special. I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's nothing special though. It's one of those kind of swings. Like let me think of like, I don't know. What's a good example of something like this? 91 fielding, 75 speed, 74 stealing. Say it's like, I don't know, like a Whit Merrifield type of swing. I don't even think that's like a good example though. Like, let me just look at some like cards off the rip in the market. Like, it's very much kind of like a Robin Yount type of swing. I mean, they're pretty much the same player. 107, 113, 80, 76, 114 vision, 90 fielding, 71 speed. I probably would rather have like Yount. What's another swing that's just like a really, really basic swing that's not anything crazy? I don't know why I haven't been able to run into a player that's like that yet. Let's see. Who's got a swing like his? Like maybe like Michael Young, just kind of like a Michael Young type of swing. I'm still not really seeing somebody that really jumps out to me as like they've got just kind of like one of the, it's like a very vanilla swing. It's nothing like special. It's nothing crazy though. On the other end, it's like right in the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it feels like kind of like a stock type of swing. Anyways, that is basically Alan Trammell. I mean, he's got 105, 111, 74, 78, 115. Again, he reminds me a lot of Robin Yount. I think that was a pretty good comparison of what they're like. 91 on the fielding, 81 arm, 75 speed. The Yount could be prestige. So if you like this card, this is a card that you want to go after. Consider going after Robin Yount. Still, for me, I personally, I'm a much bigger fan of my creative player. I'm a much bigger fan of using like Cal Ripken Jr. or Ernie Banks. But again, they're going to be a lot more expensive than Alan Trammell. So let's go ahead and rip open these packs, see what we get. Maybe we'll get him out of these packs. Not there. These packs are really expensive too, by the way, compared to what you get. These headliner packs are a huge gamble, so be careful out there if you go after them. See what I'm saying? Like, you pay $7,500 and you probably are not gonna make that back. Like, you're really probably not gonna make that back. It's just like a huge gamble that we're not even getting golds out of them. So it's pretty tough to go after them. But oh my god, man, like, these are brutal, dude. These are just brutal. What are the odds on these? Like, that was terrible. Yeah, so you got to be careful out there going with these headliner packs. To me, honestly, man, these headliner packs, there's the odds. They're 1 in 10 for a diamond. They were 1 in 3 for a gold, and we didn't even hit 1 gold on them. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. We should have almost hit like almost 2 golds, kind of. Oh man, those headliner packs, bro, are rough. They've been rough all year, but I guess my point is just be careful, man, because they can be a huge gamble. I've got a lot of stuff that I've been trying to sell, man. I try to like buy a ton of stuff today. I'll show you guys what I was trying to do in the market today. All right, so I went into the max price and I put in like 1,600, and I was going through a lot of these because a lot of these have decent gaps, and so I was trying to I sold like a Fred McGriff. Maybe I'll try to sell them again. I don't know. It's been an interesting day as far as trying to sell these things. I really just have it just feels like I got more comfortable, flipping a lot of like Johnny Cueto like a million times, and flipping this Bobby Witt Jr. a million times, and it kind of feels like they're in that price range. Like if I went to 1,600, I'd be in that price range. And so I placed like a ton of orders. I probably placed too many. Like honestly, I spent like 500K, 600K, easily 600K in the market. It got a little bit unorganized though. Just like it was difficult to remember exactly what I bought and exactly what I had sold. So it was, I don't know. Did I ever get like a, see, I was placing, like, look at this Ty Cobb, you know, like if I was to sell him, it's like 11,143. You know, it's like, it's a good profit right there. It's just, it's hard to get them like sold to you, and then it's hard to like sell them back on the other side. Like I was going through and trying to place one on like everybody, just trying to find out if they're like, this Gavin Lux has been taking forever to sell, dude. Like I cannot sell him for the life of me. I've been trying all day to sell him back. It's just not happening because like no one wants it. It seems like, you know what I mean? Like no one's like thinking when they hop on the game like, oh, I want to pick up this Gavin Lux prospect card. It's just like, it's not happening. This card, I tried to flip these, bro. I've been trying to flip these because I know they should be a good flip, really. To flip this like Lucas, see here, I'll show you why. Let me see, filter. Like these, not this. This should be a good flip because like a lot of people should sell you this out of the it's in the program. It's in the fifth inning program. Sorry, I couldn't think of if it was fifth or sixth, but it's in the fifth inning program. It's like a lot of people should be selling them, but they've gone down. I don't know if there's like a lot of people. See, like when it's like 14,447 and then it goes to 3,994, that stuff like really starts to kill you. It just really, you know, it's like it's very difficult to get something over on that side. I was able to sell a Jeff McNeil. Like I was able to get him at like 10.66. I don't know. I got him cheap and I sold him on the other side. Maybe he's the one to go after. This Ian Happ is killing me, bro. Like I've been trying to unload these cards all day. I guess at the end of the day, also if like worst comes to worst, I'll just like, you know, I just can't get to the front of the line and sell this card. Maybe I should just try to take whatever and just not worry. See, that's what I really should think about now. Like I'm recording this and I'm thinking this out. Like I shouldn't just go to the other side and pay the 11,125. I should just keep trying to put it in over at the over on the other side as the lowest and just hope that someone buys it. One thing I was noticing too when I had all these, it's like I feel like a lot of stuff like sells quick, and then like I don't know if like there's people that just been saving up for the headliners today or like what the deal is. Like this isn't even that much of a profit, you know. Maybe you just, if everyone, you know, if everyone knew, what am I trying to say? Like there's just I just don't understand why you go 8597 when there's an 8795. I just don't get. We sold a Giolito. We got it out of our hands. That feels good. See if I can sell. Like, what are you doing? You know, like this card will sell for way more than that. There's just never a need to do this, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. The only thing I can think of is just people just don't know what they're doing, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating because you should be able to sell like 7950 compared to 84. Like it, just this drastic jump of like 8,000 makes no sense from 8425. I even understand like 8425 to 850 or 8450. You know, maybe like a couple of stubs here and there, but like that 400 stub difference just makes like no sense. It makes no sense to me. So yeah, I guess that's my mini rant. See if we got Gardner to sell. Thank God for this Brett Gardner card. See, here's the other thing. It's like, why would you want this? Can you think of any reason that you would want this card? I can't. I really can't think of any reason you would want this card. Yet I've sold this card probably 50 times. Like, 92, 79, 65, 57, 83 vision, 94 fielding, I guess, 96 reaction, 90 speed. I just don't get. We finally sold an Ian Happ. We got it out of our hands. Been selling this Dave Kingman a little bit. Let's see. I wonder if we could sell like El Duque. I love the market, man. I love the market. I've been wondering if any of these faces of franchise have been worth it to start flipping. Like if people are finishing the conquest and then you can sell it back the other way. Like there's definitely it's interesting to go look at these prices. Like Schmidt used to be really expensive for this. He used to be really expensive. Like, 70-ish. Now he's like 60 to 53. I do not understand why Robin Yount is so expensive. Do people really like this card? Like, I don't get it, man. I mean, he's not terrible, but it's just like, I'd much rather have like that cat. I guess it's all relative. Like, he's not more expensive than that. I was trying to buy this one earlier too, man. I was trying to buy this Dawson. Look at that gap, though. That's not too bad. Someone would want Dawson, you know what I'm saying? 43999. That's like a 4,000 profit right there. Someone just bid over the top of me though. Don't you just love that? We'll just have to go bid back over the top. I usually don't even. That usually doesn't bother me that much because I'll just rebid over the. Okay, so let's raise the price from 3,511 to. Did I raise the price on that? No, did two people just bid over me? Man, I don't get that. I don't get why you would jump 1,000 over like that. That's crazy. People are bidding on that card like crazy, though. Let's see what George Brett's like. There's like not many George Bretts on the market, man. That's pretty crazy to think about, too. That's like a 3,000 profit. Maybe I'll try to get in on that. These are like way more risky, though. I mean, like... They're just drastically more risky to get in to like a, Hershiser's going up, but I've really noticed his Al Leiter's going up a lot. And so is this Hanky guy. Like, actually, this is like up a lot from today. I'm going to see if I can buy one just because, like, why not? Is he even profitable though if I flip him back the other way? It almost just seems like, nah, he's not, it's a 400 stub profit. It almost seems like, why even? It almost seems like you got to buy him at 6,500, right? And then you just hold on to him for a little while. Carrie Woods going up in price a lot, too. Carrie Woods really going up in price a lot. I don't find him that difficult to hit, though. I don't find Carrie Wood that difficult to hit. Leiter, I do. Leiter's a pain in the ass. To me, he is the left-handed version of Corey Kluber. He's a real problem with the sinker and the cutter. Doesn't have the changeup, has a curveball. So the curveball is going to do the same thing as the changeup and just burying it low to get him. I got the George Brett. Okay. At some point, I'm just going to need to keep him. I'm going to put him back up. Let's see if we can flip a card like this. I mean, that's a quick 3 Gs. I don't feel comfortable buying another one until I see that one go off the board. Let's see. Who else do we got in here? I faced this card earlier. It wasn't that hard to hit. Let's go sell some other stuff as well. Let's see. Let's go sell like who should we sell? We gotta go sell finally that's weird, man. I flipped that card twice today. Let's go over to the Pirates. I flipped this card twice today somehow. One time it was way more expensive. Like, why are people buying this? Why are people buying Bill Mazeroski? I'm gonna try to flip him again. He took a lot longer to sell the second time. I don't understand why people are buying that, but like, I'm all about trying to get stubs. Like I told you, man. Like, I love this market stuff, man. Who's buying this Mitch Keller, dude? I feel like he'll probably sell too. I don't know why, but I feel like he will. I think I saw let's see. Let's go to the raids. I think I saw Rodney sell. So I think maybe he's not too bad. 3397. Why, dude? Why do people do this? Like, do you guys see what I'm saying out there? Like, if you're one of the people that does this out there, you know what I'm saying? If you are one of the people that goes from 13,398 and thinks if I put it at 12,500, it's got a better chance of getting sold because it's 1,000 less, you're just crazy, man. Oh my god, dude, just put it over on the left, dude. It's like dude, it's so frustrating. I don't even know what a good comparison to it would be, man. I really don't. It's just frustrating, flat out frustrating. I wonder if this card's flippable. I haven't really thought about him too much in a while. This card seems like it might be, you know, pretty decent or what have you. Golly, dude, who just sold a second ago, man? Got another Bobby Wood Jr. I got so many Bobby Wood Jr.'s, it feels like at this point, man. Let me head over to the Royals. How many of these things I got up for sale, dude? Got every single Bobby Wood Jr. in the 8,600. That pisses me off. It triggers me. You know, the other thing that triggers me too, bro, is when people take like 4 hours to pitch. That is the most triggering thing in the world. Also, that really pisses me off. Can I sell this Georgia Brett? It just seems like, why wouldn't you have Prestige Chipper? Like, that's the one thing I just don't get. I like this card, but I hate facing lefties with this card. That's the thing that I hate about the Georgia Brett card. It just feels like I'm gonna go up against Al Leiter with this card. You know what I'm saying? And now I got 114 and 80 when I could have had like way better stats with Chipper. I could have had the what's it called, like the 118 power, you know, the great Chipper swing, plus he's a switch hitter, so if they got a righty, he's still like 91 90, like he's got 70 defense, which is good enough, really. I mean, he's good enough on defense. I don't really have too many problems with him. I'm probably gonna go to my next game and have like a lot of problems. See, this is a card that's really gone all over the place today too. This card was like 13 and 15, and now it's like 13 and 10. I just, maybe people are selling stuff to open up the headliners, which to me makes no sense. Like, I really, honestly, dude, the headliners should be about 2,500 at the max. Like, they're just not. They just don't hit often. I've opened up a ton of them. You know, but it's like, I guess they technically, these have like a better chance of getting a diamond than the Ballin' Is a Habit packs do. But the Ballin' Is a Habit packs at least give you a gold. It's, I can't, maybe the Ballin' Is a Habit packs give you more cards and they're 1-on-1 to gold. I don't know how much they would cost if they put it like the Ballin' bundle like in the store. But man, it's I don't know, man. I just think it's probably just my luck. I probably just have like the worst luck when it comes to headliners. It's just like a thing where I'm like, it's like in my own head, and it's just like I feel like I'm gonna get something bad out of there. But they're still like fun to open, I guess. Just because, like, I don't know. See, like, what, I have a lot of subs right now, all right? I didn't even show you guys the other thing I did. Let me show you guys the other thing I did. So right now, I got a lot more than just like all this stuff that you guys are seeing. You know, I need some stuff to sell, bro. Like, we need like George Brett to sell. That Bill Mazeroski, we got him back. I hope this video is still interesting. This is probably like a strange video, but I feel like sometimes this is the kind of videos you guys like to see, just like what's going through my head when it comes to like some stuff like this. And I don't know. First of all, we gotta go to the Rays. We got that Alvarado pretty quick. I like to get these cards in this tier of range, because at least they're not too risky either way. Like, I've moved up from like the golds and the silvers to now I'm getting involved in like the lower tier diamonds. You get more profit from the diamonds. I don't know how to explain it, but you just do. Did we sell a couple of Witt Juniors? Or did we just get more buy orders for it? What else did I see? Completed orders. We sold a couple of those. We got Bill at Mazeroski. I'm interested to see if this guy sells again pretty quickly, because he might be one that's like, you know, a decent one to flip. Let's see, Mazeroski. like, who is buying them for what? I gotta figure out why someone would be buying this card. We got another Mitch Keller. Okay. We'll go back to the Pirates real quick. But yeah, I would not recommend doing what I did with trying to put too many things in. Like, it gets really tempting, like I said, you know, when you go max price and you go 16, it just feels like all this stuff is flippable, you know? Like, look at, that's a nice gap on Molitor. That's not bad. But who the hell's buying this card, you know? And who the hell is selling this card? I don't know. When I play online, I never see anybody with this card. Do you? Like, I never ever see anybody with that card ever. I don't know how I flipped this card earlier today too when he got the face of the franchise, Fred McGriff. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it got sold to me, and I don't know how I sold it back. Eddie Murray, we got a Jason Giambi. It's weird how Giambi has just been like cheaper than the rest of these guys this whole time. He's never jumped up over any of the other ones. I was trying to figure out why. I guess because people have like the one from the Yankees collection. Like, maybe it's because he's not as good. Like, I look at Tino Martinez and like I don't see. I wonder if someone's undercut this Rodney 3939. Yeah, like they have. Usually you don't have to follow this too closely, but maybe you. I mean, yeah, you kind of do. Just in general for flipping. That's a good 2,000 sub flip though. So I think we got them pretty cheap when we got that running. I could be wrong. I can't get these to sell to me for anything either. Like, it just feels like it's been more difficult to get them sold to me. So I wanted to show you guys. Let's try to get another widget. Why not? 7260. If you guys stack up a, what did it say? We did sell the dude. Why is that Bill Mazeroski like a good one to flip? Why does this keep happening? Where are people getting this card, and then where are they selling them? All right, we gotta go find something. Let's go look at this. Let's go look in the programs, the collections. Is he in the All-Star? Is he in this? Like, what? I don't understand. If he's at 86 overall, he's not in this for the program. What is he in that people need him so badly for? I don't understand it. I guess this Fred McGriff's in here. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. I'll probably be in on that McGriff to buy and sell again. That card, wasn't that card from events? This chipper's in here too. I probably should be buying this chipper. 1996. Lord knows I flipped this card a million freaking times. Flipped this card a ton of times. Where is what's what, like, do I have a Sheffield that I bought? I tried to buy one of these earlier because, like, you think about these cards and they're in the, you know, they're all over the XP reward path. They're just all over the XP reward path. Did I get a Maddox? Did my Maddoxes ever sell? Let's see. I swear I had some Maddoxes that I was trying to sell. Did they already sell from earlier today? Let's see. I guess they did. That's like a good sign. I was thinking a couple things. Like, first of all, if you picked up the game and you wanted to use Greg Maddux, a lot of the times I think back to like myself when I was playing, especially in MLB The Show 15, when I just had got the game. I think back to those days of, like, first of all, not knowing what I was doing. You know, oh, I want to try out this Max card. I don't know how to read the attributes on the card or anything, but I want to try this card out. So, you know, I'm going to pay $7,324 for it, all right? And then I have a really bad start, and I'm pissed off, and then I go and sell the card for $5,691. But I just feel like, from that perspective, like, if you just got the game, you don't have a lot of stubs, you're like, yeah, I want to try out Maddox, man. He's in the game. But that's a good gap. Plus, he's in this collection for the program. Rich Gossage is in this program, too. How many times have I sold this card? I don't know why. I don't know how someone could not have a lot of these no sell, or is that just me? Having the collections done, But it feels like, I mean, you can get this one for free. You get that one. This one seemed like it was like an easy collect with them. There's like a ton of no-sell cards. But let me know out there if that's not the case when you're trying to do this collection. Like, you guys, I tried to get this one earlier too, but it's like, where is this card? Wasn't this an events reward card? It's hard for me to remember all this. So we get like a couple programs. That card's going for a ridiculous amount. Let's see if we can get this card. I remember just being, it just takes forever for someone to sell you this card. I've tried to flip it like a lot of times, even when it wasn't like in the part of the collection or anything like that. Let's see. Did I ever get a Cliff Floyd? I think I was trying to buy him earlier. You see how you can start like really going through a lot of buy orders. You see my stubs going down, but it's like I'm really trying to buy a lot of things. And then it's difficult to kind of keep it all in mind. Like, what did I go through and buy? And some of your orders get stagnant and they stick around. I'm just thinking like, you really got to look at the completed orders and figure out what you got. We got another Fred McGriff. Let's go try to flip him because that seemed like it was a... Actually, we could have done it right out of there. Let's see. All-Star Series players. He's right in there. I mean, that's a good flip, is it not? Again, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? If you just played it right, like, let's say you're the 14745 guy, right? You could have at least put it at 17748. The 1749 guy's probably not even paying attention. Like, they probably just set it and left it. The 17550 to the 24, I just don't understand it. But it's like, to sell the card fast when in some of these flips, like, I gotta go there. I can't really mess it. Well, on the smaller type of cards, like the golds and silvers, I could like probably just throw this in at 17748. But I'm nervous to do that with this one because it's just like, it's a lot of stubs to commit to such a random card. I guess I'm just going to try to be to the front of the line, like, on that one. Let me know what you guys do in those situations. We got another Greg Maddux. How long has this video been going on? I guess that's it, guys. I guess that's it. I'm going to get out of this video now. It's just been me rambling for 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to get out of this video. But yeah, were the headliners. Have a great day. Peace out, y'all.